Now it's nice and smoky. Yeah. So, I just wanted to say I love y'all, everyone here.
Oh.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for being part of this. I wanted to go around for everyone who made a song. What was your favorite moment, or like in the process of making your song, and what did you learn from this whole experience? We'll start maybe first person song. I'll put you on the spot, Nick.
I think we were talking about this, but like you putting this together, like forcing all of us to like finish something and just put something out there is like, it was a really cool moment for me, like being ADD and like having a lot of unfinished stuff. So like forcing me to finish something and then being able to hear that all together, that was sick. Like everyone is so talented.
I agree.
Talented.
Cheers to everyone. Cheers to everyone. Alright. How about you, Chance?
On the spot. Oh shit.
I mean, you weren't first.
Dude, you should not have done this one. 2000.
The most fun you've had in this process.
In the process?
And then what did you learn from this whole process?
The most fun I had during the process was honestly just like having fun. Like, you can just have fun and not worry about like perfection.
Right.
I think that was like the best part for me.
Nice.
And I think it's valuable in a way to like work in a way like that. It teaches you not to like really press on your own perfection.
Yeah.
So that was my favorite for me. And like also too like just deadlines. Yeah. Working towards a deadline. That was never done that before. I was like that taught me a lot. So I like that.
Nice.
Yeah. And everybody, yeah. I love like what I heard. Really beautiful.
I agree. Yeah. Carly, would you want to go? Well, I mean, we kind of just...
You guys can go together.
Yeah.
You put
Let's
a
say...
microphone in front of me, and I just too powerful. Shut the fuck up. That shit's fun.
Dude.
That's all I have to say.
That was pretty fun.
Was that your laugh? Like,
yeah.
That was
it
your...
was.
It's a good laugh. You need to trademark that.
Thank you. Yeah, I will.
Copyright it. What did you learn from this experience or this process?
I think, I guess I'm kind of answering like both at the same time, but like,
Really cool.
I think what I learned was like just trusting yourself, you know, like I feel like I'm such a perfectionist with things. Sometimes I kind of like hide in my shell because like, I don't know, I'm just like conditioned that way or something. Like I have to like put out perfect art, but art is never perfect, you know?
Yeah.
So I just feel like for me it was like just trusting my capabilities as an artist and just enjoying that I'm gonna make something and it's gonna be put out, and I think that's pretty freaking cool.
Real.
And like having like other people on there too that I'm probably just meeting tonight too. So
Yeah.
I'm like, that's freaking sick, you know. I had fun with screaming in my song.
Yeah.
Like I haven't screamed in a track, but I've always like screamed. So it was cool like screaming on a track and like mixing that. I was like totally different.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
That's good. Yeah, I appreciate that. And then, Allie.
Yeah, I think the most fun that I had, I love collaborating with other musicians, and so this like gave me an excuse and a deadline to like collaborate with other musicians. Because it wasn't just me. All the good stuff on the track was probably some of these other musicians that I was able to work with, which was awesome.
Shout out Doug.
So yeah, Doug, right? Oh my gosh.
I was gonna ask the harmonica.
Yeah,
I know, right? I love
The harmonic was wild.
And he did the bass line.
Dude, that bass line's
Yeah, okay, yeah. So, yeah, he's pretty phenomenal. Yeah, so yeah, I think that was the most fun for me, was just like collaborating with other musicians, and just like seeing how it like becomes something greater when you work with other people.
Yeah.
And I think what I like learned from the process was like just to not I think I get so caught up in the comparison game. Like there's always, thinking about somebody being better or whatever, and then it prevents you from ever putting anything out because you're like worried about what other people think or that yours isn't going to measure up to whoever's. And then just being like, wait, like, Jonathan believes in me. And Doug on the harmonica, like, so, and so I was like, at the end of the day, if it's just the four of us, me and a drummer, like, if we enjoy it, it was worth it to me, so.
Yeah. All right, Rodney. No, wait, no. Jelena.
Hi everyone. I just had so much fun. Not to not to have that as a cop out. I think this was the first year in 5 years that I released any new music to the public, and so as a gift to myself for doing that, because I didn't stop writing songs. Like I just wasn't showing them to people. So I have like 700 songs that I made. But having that initiative to complete it with the deadline in mind was fun. I think I like deadlines. I don't know about everybody. I like a deadline because I can hold myself more accountable. I'm like, okay, I have to do it by this date. It must be done to my liking, at least. But as a gift for releasing music this year, I bought a new instrument.
Ooh.
And so I recorded with a new instrument for the first time on this song, and that
What is it?
It's an omnichord.
Oh, those are so gas.
100, and I had to do all the learning curve of how to record on an electronic instrument for the first time, which was very interesting and so much easier than just recording with an acoustic guitar. There's so much less noise in the background.
Yeah.
So
I feel like it adds to it though. Like I was hearing like this.
yeah, there's
Like,
like
gives it,
there's
like,
a
this,
battery sound.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, I'm hearing the sound of outside.
Yeah.
So I think I had a lot of fun with that. But also, I'm sorry, I'm talking so much.
No, you're good. Yeah. Talk your shit, best friend.
I think a lot of artists that I seek out, I find them through like little obscure like collab albums that like exist, and it'll be like all these random people from all these random bands from like, oh, here's the Cleveland 1979 punk scene. And it's like all these groups that like maybe have like 100 monthly listeners or 20 monthly listeners that have crazy names and have fallen on the edge of obscurity. And I think I want to be one of those people for something. Okay? Like you find me on a little obscure collab album.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the future down the line. But how am I supposed to do that if I'm so anti-collab? So this also pushed me out of my comfort zone that I'm usually in. I'm like, oh no, I don't do collabs. But here I am.
Yeah. Grateful.
So I learned a lot and I had a lot of fun.
Awesome.
So thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you, Jelena. All right, and then.
This was really fun for me because I've never done this before, recorded any of my music, and something that I learned was to just chill the fuck out and it's not that serious and things can be imperfectly perfect, and I think that's better.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like a lot of the stuff I've listened to this so many times, just trying to get the sequencing of everything, and I was like, this is really cool because I feel like, well, I guess it's my turn now. No, wait, Rodney. But I'm gonna go on what you said too. Yeah, Rodney.
My most fun I had making a song?
Yeah.
I think just messing around and just having fun, I guess. I made it on a whim, or I kind of fucked up the deadline, and I was like, okay, I gotta make it now. It was the next day Johnny was like, hey, we're gonna release the thing, and I'm like, I didn't make a song. So I worked on it in a day, but I had fun just I think Melina was saying, or a lot of people are saying, it's just bro, just let that shit just be what it is, you know? It's okay. So I kind of let myself do that, and I had fun just making it and not worrying about, I guess, the product at the end, whatever, reception. You know, it was cool, it was fun. It was fun.
That's good.
Yeah. Let's go music.
Let's go, Rodney.
Music.
And then I think for me, I feel like the most fun was having everyone I knew, and me and Ronnie just like bring kind of everyone together that we thought was like, oh, yo, let's just bring our friends and just have fun with this. And, you know, like, it doesn't have to be like this, like something, because I think, with like a lot of us, we like see artists and we look at them and we're like, oh, that's so unreachable, right? But I feel like all those artists, they have thousands of songs and we'll probably never hear them. And there's probably songs where they're like, they have that first song and they put it out and they're like, oh, word, I'm gonna keep the ball rolling. And then you just keep doing that. And then once you know, there's like an Ed Sheeran quote where he talks about like, which I don't even think, because I loved all these songs. Just like listening to them, just like getting into them. But he was saying something about like, you gotta let the faucet leak out the dirty water, and then on its own it'll just kind of like be like purified out of like the faucet. I forget if it was a faucet or like maybe an outside one, I forget. Anyway, the point was like, you know, you kind of just gotta like be like, you know what, I'm gonna trust myself, and in this moment in time, in this present moment of who I am and what I'm learning and what I'm experiencing, I'm just gonna like, in this present time, put this thing out and just do it just cause. And that's a powerful thing. Like, y'all made something from nothing. Like, that's a big ass thing. Like, to create something, your expression, and to put it for everyone to hear and see, just to feel and get in like textures and just kind of feel it out, you know? It's pretty sick. So I think that's what I learned. And I also learned too from this, like, yo, shout out to all y'all guys, because y'all showed the fuck up. Like, that's one thing that's like, and not even just like in music, but I think just in life. Like, I think just showing up for your friends, showing up for people you love, showing up for yourself, self-respect, and just showing up for yourself like every day and just being like, you know what, okay, like, times are busy, I have a busy schedule, but I'm gonna try to like make this work, and within the deadline I'm gonna put this thing out, and then, you know, just make it do its thing and then not worry about it too much. That says a lot. It shows a lot of like integrity from everyone here, and just a lot of like, okay, I'm gonna let this thing be its own thing and kind of let the song create itself in a way. So yeah, shout out to all you guys. Give yourselves a hand. All of y'all are rock stars. And I don't know, I think for my song, I was kind of low key on my white girl Taylor Swift kind of like bag. And I was like, oh, that'd be kind of fun to make. So I was like making stuff like that, and that was really fun. Kind of like the same sentiment, is just like not worrying about what other people think and just accepting for what it is and just being grateful for that and just letting it be its own thing. And then knowing in the future there's gonna be more things. And just even like, I feel like too, just like setting this up and having everyone here, I'm like, bro, we got more of these. I can't wait for Melina's album. I can't wait for Jelena's album. I can't wait to like listening parties, just go to those and just like, yeah, I think, yeah, that was like probably the most fun. It's just like, I think creating the moment. And I think I've learned like through this year, like just showing up and trying to create like a moment, really powerful. Cause like, I don't know, you're creating like an experience, and I don't know, it lasts a long time, which can be seen as like, you know, maybe like a small thing, but like, I don't know, in the universe, I'm like, no, it's like huge, cause like, what was that?
The energy never dies.
Yeah, it never dies.
Or-
Yeah. You should say something. Yeah.
Like I'm not a musician, but like I am a visual artist, but like listening to that was a whole trip. Like already like the first song, I felt like I was shifting realities. I'm going on a galactic trip.
That's
and then I
sick.
think the one with the screaming, I had envisioned like this alien in a cavern, and
That's
like
sick.
like there was like the sweet melodies of like the sweetness of what life can be, but then like when it was born out of its like membrane, that's when it started screaming, and like I didn't expect that, but like it made me smile because I'm like, yeah, life is like
Yeah.
I gotta scream about it. But it's like I did want to like talk to each individual artist. I'm like, yo, you took me on a trip. I didn't even pay nothing. And so like this was just an amazing experience, and the fact that like even you mentioning like the ADD and like actually creating something, I'm like so glad everybody put something out, because it's like we needed this. We need to hear like your art.
Yeah.
And
100%.
dude, like I'm like it's out there now.
Yeah.
So it's like it's in my memory. It won't die with me. It's like the internet's forever, so I'm glad you guys.
Yeah, that is true.
So yeah, I'm like, y'all shit was so good. It's not even shit. I don't even want to say that it was art. So I just want to like thank everybody.
Yeah, good shit.
My favorite part.
Real quick, I also wanted to shout out to everyone who helped make this, which is all y'all. So thank you for being you. Also Tabby for helping creating, and just going fucking off on the album art. Like shit is crazy.
Johnny helped too.
And so we wanted to show you guys like a little time lapse of like just kind of like how it started. And so there was like a lot of things going on with this. I like gave it to Tab, and she's like, "All right, brother, this is a little too much going on. Like we gotta like bring it back." So she like kind of like put it together, and like I feel like the album cover kind of like I was listening, and as she was making this, I was like, oh, I feel like this like is the sound of like the album.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
There's Rodney.
What is that in your mouth?
Oranges or tangerines.
She's a walrus.
I thought it was really
Yeah.
It was like that.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I feel like
Yeah,
this was a lot of firsts for me, which was kind of fun. And just like, I'm excited. Just like, I'm like, bro, I can't wait to just do this shit forever and just like do stuff like this. Like, it's so fun. But yeah. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you for being a part of this experience and just bringing your energy into this album.
Thank you for making this possible.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We can also collaborate and totally down.
Also that too, yeah.
What to play?
Haunted?
Haunted.
Yeah,
Love
it's
playing
really
it, and I said,
I've seen the
Adds that extra layer for like
so there's not really like.
Nice Sunday morning. We did it. Coming soon.